think we just Frilled Mystic that. Well, let's counter. Okay, I think we just do this. And do this. Yeah, boy. So now he's empty-handed with nothing of worth in the graveyard. Bam, bam, bam. God, that is sweet of you if that's what you're going to do. Yeah, he already knew. Sabotage, backed up by Frilled Mystic. Okay. They got a block here. Okay, I guess they're just done with this game. Okay. How's it going, y'all? TidsFan920 here, and today we're trying a little bit of Simic Flash. The deck has been kind of the new hotness for the past week or so, and been playing around with it. It's been a lot of fun. I don't think it's as good as it was a week ago now that people kind of know about it. I feel like this is one of those decks where when you first don't know about it, it's kind of an unknown quantity. It's a really good thing, but once people can prepare for it, it's a lot easier to play around. But we're going to play around with it anyway, just try to get some games in. We're at Platinum now, so we don't have any really way that we can lose. We can't go down any further, so whatever. And if you've never seen the deck before, one drop slot, you have 4 Spectral Sailor. This is a one mana 1/1 flash flying with it's a good mana sink late game though to be able to draw a card. So this card's actually one of the better cards in the deck. You got a few random ones here, just some Opt, some Unsummon, which has actually been wonderful. Unsummon is such a mopey card, I feel like a lot of times, but this is a card I've been wanting to see to win games a lot of times. You can bounce creatures to swing in for lethal. You can bounce things like your own Frilled Mystic or Nightpack Ambusher, so targeted by removal. The best play I always like doing is like flashing back my Frilled Mystic and then countering a spell again. Feels really good. 3 Syncopate. A lot of times, people are just tapping out all their mana to try to do things for you. And if you get that advantage, just getting one creature on board and have like counter magic held up, it feels really nice. The only non-instant speed thing in main deck is Entrancing Melody. Sometimes you just gotta take something of your own or take one of your creatures back and it feels good. Otherwise, we got 3 Essence Scatter. Some Merfolk Trickster, probably the one I'm least impressed with in this deck, but we just need a flash creature, and this kind of fits the bill. Probably the strongest card in the deck as far as raw overall power level, besides the Ambusher, is Brineborn Cutthroat. 2 mana, 2/1 flash. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. I've had this thing be 10 power before, so a 10 power 2-drop is pretty impressive, and it plays along with exactly what the deck wants to do. 4 Sinister Sabotage, nothing new here. The 4-drop slot, this is where your win cons kind of come in. You get your big counter spell on a body here and Frilled Mystic, and the boy himself, Nightpack Ambusher. Without Ambusher, this deck doesn't exist. This is the reason you play this deck. It's a 4 mana flash. Other wolves and werewolves get +1/+1. Beginning of your incept, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2, which with him out is a 3/3. Get a 3/3 wolf. Pretty good. Sideboard, nothing too crazy here. We got some Aether Gust, throw some stuff back. We got some Negate, say no, no, no. Thrashing Brontodon, not instant speed, but sometimes you need that big blocker or a way to destroy an enchantment. 4 Shifting Ceratops, because sometimes against a mirror or mono blue, just shove this on past them, get through. Vivien, for anything we think we're going to bring in Lyres in or some flying creatures, really just shoot them down with this and start finding more of our good cards. And one more Entrancing Melody, take some things. But that's the deck. That's all we got. Let's give it a shot. Hey, we can't fall any further. We plat boys. Let's go. Let's get some games in anyway. Let's get it. So first game of the day is against Cthulhu. I wonder if he's calling us. So we'll take the play. This deck always wants to be on the play. And we got a good hand here. Temple of Mystery into Island to hold up Cutthroats and Trickster. We'll keep that all day. This temple, we're probably looking for a counter spell of some sort, or maybe an unsummon. Just something to do with the mana. Hopefully a counter spell is usually pretty good here. See what all Cthulhu does. Let's get our blue boy going on. Because he's so pretty. And Cthulhu's still thinking. There we go. So we will scry. Frilled Mystic will keep. We got enough stuff to do here. We got the mana for it already, so I think that's a pretty safe keep at this point, not knowing what we're playing against. Cthulhu's taking his time, even selecting which land to play. And he does it. Good job, Cthulhu. That's my boy. About messed up there. Y'all saw nothing. So we'll be flashing in this Cutthroat. EOT, y'all. They're shocking. Hero will resolve. Go ahead and get this in. Pass the turn. And I think I'm actually okay trading here if they want to, just because I have another one. And if they know this deck, this is something they may actually be interested in trading with, which is pretty interesting. But no blocks here. Got them down to 16. We'll pass the turn. If we can avoid one more turn or anything too crazy, be feeling real nice. Hopefully no little Teferi here. Obviously really screws with this deck. Oath of Kai is not near as bad though. So they can have that. They can have that. Sure thing, chicken wing. And I think if he goes attacks here, I'm actually going to flash that Trickster to block. So I'll tap that down and block here because I'm totally cool with that trade-off there. Now we got the boy. So we're sitting here pretty good here. We got some Frilled Mystic helps for anything. It's super nuisance. And we got the Ambusher into turn. Okay. He's stuck at 3. Okay. Hero will probably counter that. Maybe we don't care about that though, because we're going to go Y2. And I'd rather save this Frilled Mystic. He's only got 1 mana up anyway. So I think that's fine. So end of turn, we'll throw the Ambusher down here. Pass the turn. No lands. But we get the 4 mana, so not a huge deal. One more would be nice to have Unsummon plus Frilled Mystic. But beggars can't be choosers, right? Fairy, that one's kind of a no-brainer. We'll counter that all day. And I think we're in the driver's seat for this game now. Essence Scatter, not super good here. So let's go to swinging. They could triple block here on the Ambusher. So if they do that... I think I just unsummon one of these. We're not going to get her trigger here, but that's okay. We'll still have Cutthroat and Essence Scatter held up. The Mist Land Drop's really hurting us here now because we could have done that and still had Mystic held up here, which would be great in case they have a board wipe. Yeah, that's a thing. So I guess here, while we have the chance, we might as well just flash in Cutthroat. Let's see what he decides to bounce. I feel like bouncing the Ambush is probably not a good call here, but if he wants to do it, okay. So he's only got 2 mana open now. Cool. There's our land. A little bit late to the party. And I think here it's actually worth. We can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to him, but I think I would rather, even if he gains some life here, get this Teferi out. So that way I can flash things in. He knows about the Ambusher. He doesn't know about the Frilled Mystic. So hopefully he goes for something like a Oath or a Kaya's Wrath here. And then we just Oath the board, wipe the board with this counterspell. That wasn't English at all. What am I saying? Oh, Kaya's Wrath as Sun. Hostage Taker. We will just... I mean, we need to use the most mana anyway, so I think we just Frilled Mystic that. Well, let's counter. Let's go to the next game. Good game 1. Being on the play of this deck's very helpful. So against here, that don't do anything. Entrancing Melody can be good to take a hero, but it's not super useful for us. We'll bring in Negates. They could have... I think Vivien's probably a good play here. Ceratops is interesting, but they have so many just ways to kill it that aren't blue that I don't think it's what we want. So as far as what we take out here, Syncopate on the draw isn't as good. Actually, the Sabotage is probably just worse though, isn't it? I think I actually take the Sabotage out on the draw and leave it at that. Entrancing Melody is also bad here, so maybe we want... Let's see here. Scatter is also bad, even though they play the Hostage Taker. So let's do that, and then put in 4 of these. Ceratops does get around the Hostage Taker, gets around Tyrant Scorn, gets around End of the God Eternals, can't be countered, doesn't get messed with by Teferi. It's game 2 on the draw. Old Cthulhu's thinking. Alright, we got a... So the Temple coming to tap here is a little bit of a bummer since we can't get Spectral Sailor down on turn 1, but we have a lot of blue sources to possibly draw into. Otherwise, his hand's pretty great, so we'll keep. This is a place where I would not mind an island. He tops that. So we're still looking for an island. Syncopate could be okay here, but I think I'd rather just go for the lands at this point. Oof. But you know he ain't playing anything like on our turn, so I don't know what you're trying to do. But thank you for the 2 damage. Narset's good. We could Syncopate that, but I don't think we're too worried about it. Let's go ahead and just flash this in now. See what he grabs, y'all. Tyrant Scorn. I guess we still need to hit this here. Just so we can't draw. So the one thing holding us back here now is the lands. We only have the 1 blue source, which is a bummer. If he tries a Tyrant Scorn here. I mean, if this is the case, he's got Tyrant Scorn held up, so maybe I just flash in another Cutthroat. This is where blue would be nice, so I could flash in the Sailor as well. But you can go and kill that, yep. It's not a land. Always feels bad when you keep a 3-lander and you still don't get to hit on the 4th. Especially when we got these boys ready to play. But we'll try to make the best out of it here. Hopefully try to slam to Fairy. And it's got to be tempting considering we don't have double blue up. It should look like it, yeah. So, yeah, we'll just do X equals 2. It doesn't really matter here. Give us a land. That's, okay. Maybe I should have been more specific. Let's play this Temple. I'll keep that just because we can haste out Ceratops. We'll pass the turn here. Mana Gods aren't smiling upon us right now, but it's okay. I guess try to do the same old song and dance again. Does he have the removal spell? If he does, again, not a big deal. Cool. He's down to 3 cards now. So I think the plan here is to try to flash in Ambusher, and then next turn we can Ceratops with haste. That might just be enough. He's looking at Brineborn. So let's, yeah, I mean, I think we just do this. And do this. Yeah, boy. We're going to haste out Ceratops next turn anyway and have him dead. It's a good first game with Simic Flash. Let's go to the next one, see if we can't do just as good. Oh, after we get all this XP, baby. Oh, yeah. Let go. Game 2 is against T-Steel. I don't know if T-Steel is related to T-Swift, T-Swizzle, but we'll take the play again. And another blue makes us really good. We do only have 2 lands, but we have the Temple to start off with on 1. We'll rock it, see how it goes. He's mulling. He, she. Shouldn't assume. So we'll start off with Temple. Forest. I think we bottom that. I really want the double blue more. We already have the other forest here in hand. Okay, Spectral Sailor. Always coming in a turn late. A little bit of Sultai. What are we doing, Steel? Go ahead, flash this in. It probably gets cast down, but cast down or Tyrant Scorned. Or, okay, or nothing. So now we can find a blue source here. We'll be feeling pretty happy. Let's go. That voice right there, happiness. For the first time in my life. I'm just joking. I live a pretty happy life for the most part. I'm a pretty chill fella. Oh, they shocking. Now, why would you do that? I'm gonna have to say no. And you probably still have something good to do. You're probably gonna kill my Cutthroat now, but we just gotta say no here. I think we have another Sabotage anyway. I'd really like this land for the Ambusher, honestly. Let's Kanta. Cool. Ask, can you shell or receive? So I'm down to 13. They're not going to have enough time to flip this Kanta if everything goes the way we want it to. So he's got 3 in the bin. See what they decide to do here. Growth Spiral's fine with me. No lands. Okay, if we get this down and pass the turn, it's over. Okay, yeah, they're done. Down to 5. That's a board, folks. What you got? Show me what you got. I like what you got. Rick and Morty, anyone? So here, I don't think Aether Gust. It does the green spells, but it's just not really enough for us. We'll bring in 2 Negates. Brontodon can blow up his Kanta, which might be worth it. We definitely bring in Vivien Reid here. I think we bring in the Ceratops. So as far as we take out, Essence Scatter again just seemed weird here. I don't know what they're really playing. What else do we not want here? The Trickster just seems like it's not going to do anything. Maybe one Unsummon take out. And then from here, I think maybe I do want the Brontodon. But I'm trying to think of what other. So there's Sultai. There's possibly ability that it may be playing Reclamation as well. I think I'm going to leave it how I have it here until I see more of the deck, though. Just see how it goes for us. Let's go. It's game 2 against T-Steel. On the draw, it's a good hand. Again, need another blue. We have Syncopate / Brineborn Cutthroat mana open. Sad part here is we won't be able to Syncopate that. So we'll enter this tapped and pass the turn. We get the Harbor on 2, so we're good on lands now. I don't need any more lands for the whole game. Our thoughts have been erased. No! Which is especially annoying since they can play around Syncopate now. They take the Cutthroat, which is probably the right call. Now, no more lands. We're good on lands. We don't need you to throw them at us anymore. I imagine we'll have just some kind of pass go kind of things here with these 2 in hand. Oh, they shocking? They really want that Frilled Mystic going. And it wasn't worth the Syncopate there because they had the 1 mana to pay for it. This is again one of those games where on the play versus on the draw is totally different. And man, we got 7 of the first 10 have been lands, so hopefully we can stop that now. They shocking again. Yeah. See if they discard. Maybe this is like a Reanimator deck. That will go ahead and just. I don't want them ramping anymore. They're down to 3 cards anyway. I don't want them drawing a card, so. The Cutthroat is a good one. So let's see what they decide to do here. They're charting a course again. This has got to be a Reanimator list. Cast down to the bin. Let's go ahead and flash this in now. Take a look at my lands. More lands. Now let's just draw running counter spells off the top. We'll be feeling good. Hey, that's a pretty good one. So let's look at the top four. Put a crew. I think we'll take this Frilled Mystic. They know about it, which sucks, and we're tapped out now. But they're down to 12 already. They've only got 3 cards in hand. We have 2 sources of, just things. Tonebound Lynch, so it's definitely a Reanimator list now. Interesting. The pitch bonds are a Bible. They got nothing in the graveyard right now worth getting. That Tonebound Lynch is going to be a little bit annoying. Okay, well the good news is they're down to 1 card in hand. And Unsummon's pretty good. Let's try to find us something tasty here. Ooh. So I guess I shouldn't have played that land. Oops. We'll pass turn here. And we'll let them hit us. It's gonna be kind of funny if they just don't go after this Vivien Reid and we can ult it. I wouldn't mind my creatures having all these things. I think we let that resolve so we can just minus it. So I guess we don't worry about the Vivien Reid ult now. He's got something up his sleeve. I think he's wanting to bait out that Frilled Mystic. Here, we could unsummon. It's just not really worth it right now, though. Another Frilled Mystic is good. So we'll do that. This Temple. That's what we want to see right there. So he's down to 1 card in hand. 2 card in hand now. But we're in a good spot. Do we just let him? So I'm afraid of whatever he's got here. So I think I actually just let him duress us here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a Frilled Mystic, so we have the other one as backup. Oh, Unsummon. Oh, yeah, because he can't take. Duh. It's gonna be, bud. And again, we'll let him do this. We're almost there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and counter this now. So now he's empty-handed with nothing of worth in the graveyard. Bam, bam, bam. So, another win for Simic Flash. Because I am the Flash!
It makes really fast!
I feel like I do that like every video, and it's just kind of fun. So another good game with this deck. Let's go ahead and play one more. Win or lose, we'll call it here. And open us a pack and be done with it. We're going against Tide Master. Now, I'm personally more of a game person myself, but the Tide Pods, they were a good snack now and then. So we'll start off on the draw. We get to play Spectral Sailor on turn 1? Oh my god! That's almost as good as it's been on the play, right? Oh, they got turn 1 elves. We're still going to go with this. We do have Unsummon if needed. Paradise Druid. Did you keep a 1-lander? You greedy thing. Here, I really wish I had an untapped boy. Let's I think for tempo, I'm actually gonna blue, green, green, so I don't need to land anymore. I think I'm actually just gonna unsummon this on their turn. Let's do this. Pass the turn on their upkeep. It's your upkeep, my man. It ain't gonna do nothing. Way to float that green mana, though. Hey, look at that. And maybe that's a questionable call, but the fact that the way he's playing that, I feel like it was the way to go with it. Big 1/2 Voracious Hydra. Okay. So here we can flash in Spectral Sailor and Cutthroat this next turn. Not the greatest of plays, but we'll take it. Sure thing, chicken wing. You're going to go attacks here, it looks like. So first we flash in Cutthroat. Then we flash this in to make it bigger. And then we block. And that sparks joy. Syncopate's great here. Don't want to... Actually, maybe I do. They're missing on lands. Let's put the pressure on. If they want to... Yeah. I feel like that's kind of a free attack there. Here we got Syncopate if needed. We've got Nightpack Ambusher if they don't do anything. Hopefully they just like try to tap out for a huge Hydra. Oh man, what they doing? Joby, what you doing, boy? So that's a Hydra for 4. I think I say no to that for now. Just power up our Cutthroat. Keep the clock on here. We still have Ambusher to come down soon enough. Go ahead and play your land you just drew. Or Elf, okay. Ooh, Frilled Mystic's a real good one. So let's go to swinging for 5. Okay, let's see what they got here. They're going for the big mana plays once again. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. We're going to try to end the game here in a second anyway. Yeah, that's just a chump blocker at this point. Dude, seriously? Okay. Thank you for that. And Sabotage, backed up by Frilled Mystic. Okay. They got a block here. Okay, I guess they're just done with this game. Okay. GG. So Simic Ramp with Leyline of Abundance. So against this deck, we will want Aether Gust. Transcend Melody is probably decent here too, just to take a Hydroid Crisis. Vivien Reid to kill a Hydroid Crisis. And Ceratops, it's tricky, possibly. We could also want this for the Abundance, but I don't think we care that much about it. We'd rather just counter their things. So, since we're focused on the countering, for one, again, Merfolk Trickster just sucks. I just hate that card, honestly. Maybe I should be boring it out, but I just don't like it. We need to take out 2 more cards here. Unsummon. So Unsummon's good against taking up their... I just don't think it's actually good here. Because all the big things are going to play, like their Hydra, both their Hydras. I don't want to be bouncing those back to their hands so they can do anything with them. So we'll do that, and I guess throw in one Ceratops. Everything else looks about how I want it to be. I know it's like weird to have just one, but I'd rather have the rest of these cards. Excuse me. So let's run this, send it back at him, see how it goes. Game 2 against Mr. Tide Master. So, openers. It's a good opener. Great opener, actually. I like that a lot. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Yep. You can resolve. Let's go and opt. Spectral Sailor. I don't think we want it at this point. Another opt. Frilled Mystic's a good one. Let's see here. I think we just hold up Essence Scatter and Melody and Syncopate right now. See what they do. We've got 5 mana to work with here. Be cool if they try to play like a Vivien or something. Yeah. They're already down to 3 cards in hand at least. So we'll opt here. Another island. We actually do want that, as boring as it is. Okay. So here we still have Essence Scatter held up, still has Syncopate held up. And if they play a big Krasis, I actually just let that resolve, I believe, so that way we can take it with Melody. They pass the turn. Interesting. So we'll do the same. Sure. Not really worried about these guys getting counters on. If they want to start swinging in for attacks, that's kind of defeating the purpose of the deck. So let's see what they do here. Another ley line's fine. Like, they have all this mana, but they only have 2 cards in hand. So we'll flash in Ambusher. Let's start going to town here. Double blocks won't hurt us here. So let's do that. Let's make us a wolf past turn. There's still 2 cards. This is the problem with these kind of decks. Like, you have all this ramp. I mean, what does it really do? Yeah, again, these aren't scaring us. I want to counter the big threats only, and I have plenty of counters in hand right now. So, we'll pass turn. Ceratops is okay. So let's just go to attacks here with this. Show me what you got. Something feels fishy. Ooh, I didn't think of that. Oops. Well, at least that doesn't kill us. It's just a chump blocker. So let's see here. If I spend 2 mana to take this, I just have Essence Scatter held up, which could be okay. But I think I'd rather wait for the time being. Yeah, let's just wait for now. We're going to go wider than them anyways, so even if they start getting all these big blocker boys, it's not going to be too painful for us. Hopefully they just tap out for a huge Krasis. Why for 2? That's so small. So I'll just Essence Scatter that. And draw their card. Come on, I want you all to go for a big one. Yeah. Yeah. Big mana. Oh yeah, we got Frilled Mystic duh. We'll counter that. So here, I think we just take. Yeah, I think we just take one of their Leafkin Druids. You want to put counters on it for me? God, that is sweet of you if that's what you're going to do. Yeah, he already knew what was up. So, good 3-0 run with the deck. We go from Plat 4 to Plat 3 pretty quickly. It's really funny because I've hit Platinum about every season towards the end of the season. And it feels like Platinum is always just easier to climb. I just don't have the time to play. We got 13 days left in the season though, so maybe I'll have time to actually run with this and do well. We'll see. Still kind of getting moved into the new place right now and everything, but that was good. That seemed nice. Simic flashing all over some fools. We got us a pack. We got us 1050 in gold. Let's go ahead and open that pack and see what we get. We get a Agent of Treachery. So if we want to do any shenanigans with some recursion stuff, we got it. But yeah, let's take a look at the deck one more time. If you've seen Martin Juice's list, this is pretty much nothing different from that, minus a few cards, main board and sideboard I've switched up. But overall, been like I said, it's been a very fun and enjoyable deck, but one that definitely relies being on the play more, which is kind of funny that we won so many games on the draw, but it's because I'm great at Magic, obviously. This is the deck. This is what I got. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.